So I need your attention here, okay? We're going to talk about sustainable development.
I would say the vision of the World Youth Alliance is of personal excellence. You see all of these young people from all around the world. They care about others, they care about the world.
We all have the same mission because we all want to change the world. We all want to change our societies.
Everyone's talking about human rights, but no one knows why they're protecting them.
They're looking for answers. Who am I? Do I actually matter?
How can I really implement human dignity in my day-to-day life?
Just that idea that if you believe in something enough and you work hard enough, you can really change the world with something as simple as the idea of the dignity of the human person.
If you can teach people lessons of human dignity, there will be a lot less massacres or genocide. Which is why principles that WYA stands for, which is equality and dignity for every human being, is very important. Because unless you know why you're fighting for something, I don't think that goal can be achieved in the short term or even in the long term.
WYA is really making me see the beauty in a person despite everything else and making it something more than just ideology or a theory, putting it into practice and really kind of starting a revolution.
I think there is an urgency in terms of our work. I don't see anyone else doing the work the World Youth Alliance is doing. Freedom is this huge burden of responsibility, but also power in that sense that through ideas you're shaping your surroundings and trying to sculpt them towards something better.
Human dignity is how he is to improve himself for what is true and what is beautiful.
It's definitely an urgent time to point out those inconsistencies in our different ideologies and show that we need to be consistently affirming the value of human life at all levels, otherwise we all become vulnerable.
Organizations like World Youth Alliance have to exist because there's a constant need for someone to stand up for the little guy, the person that has no voice, and that's what World Youth Alliance does.
Hello everyone and welcome to our live today. We're so happy to have you with us today. My name is Zainab from Palestine and I'm World Youth Alliance Middle East and North Africa Regional Program Officer. First of all, I want to thank you for taking the time and to join us today in this live where we're going to announce the member of the quarter and also we're going to have a conversation with him. We hope you will enjoy our conversation for today, and please feel free to write your questions, comments, or anything you want to share with us in the chat. So let me just quickly introduce you to the World Youth Alliance and our MENA office. So the World Youth Alliance works to understand and speak about the idea of the human person. We work with young people around the world to build a culture that supports and protects the dignity of each person. Our work could be divided into three program areas: advocacy, education, and culture. In advocacy, we try to participate in international, local, and regional conferences to promote and protect the dignity of the person. And in the educational area, we try to provide a lot of educational programs like the Certified Training Program, Human Dignity Curriculum, and Advocacy Academy. And also through culture, we try to have a lot of events and programs where we could protect and defend the dignity of the person. And we are the Middle East and North Africa office, one of the regional offices for the World Youth Alliance. And we are the recent WYA regional office, and we opened around 2012 in Beirut, Lebanon. And since then, we are implementing many programs and activities to promote and defend the dignity of the person in Middle East and North African countries. We offer many programs such as the Certified Training Program, Internship, Advocacy Academy, and also we implement many events as well, like the Emerging Leader Conference and many more. You can visit our website for more information about the list of the programs that we offer and that you can participate in. So today in this live, we are going to announce our member of the quarter, who is Abdullah Sadaqa from Yemen. Member of the quarter is a new recognition that we are starting where we identify our most committed and engaged WYA MENA member in the whole quarter. Abdullah has stood out the most with his presence in our online events, resharing our posts on social media. He also was involved with us in the certified training program, took the training of a trainer, and became a CTP trainer. And he is also an Advocacy Academy graduate. He also represented the World Alliance in the high-level political forum in sustainable development this year. We would like to thank you for your continuous work and hope you will continue with the great efforts you are making already. So Abdullah will join us now in a few seconds. Hi, Abdullah. Abdullah, can you unmute yourself?
Yes, can you hear me now?
Yeah, we can hear you very well.
Good.
So once again, Abdullah, thanks a lot for joining us and congratulations on being selected as member of the quarter.
Thank you so much for that. I'm so excited about it, and it's so amazing that I've got nominated.
Great. So Abdullah, today we would like to talk to you and ask you a couple of questions about your experience with WYA, so we can get to know you more. So let's just start with our first question for today. So how did you come across the World Youth Alliance?
So first of all, before I start answering this question, I want to say that how excited I am to be here, and that's so amazing to have this live event. To be honest, it's my first time, that's why. But like, thank you so much for all YM members and my friends and my family who have been supporting me. To answer this question, how did they came across YA? That is an amazing story that started long time. So I was looking for a long time ago for an organization that is really supporting youth, and by advocating, providing education, and also give them a chance to participate in these international conferences. And I find a lot of organizations, but most of them is missing something. Some of them is not for youth. Some of them is not for they don't provide education, and some of them is they don't allow to join to these international conferences. And so that's when I start uh, my journey to find an organization. Then one of my friends, she told me, like, when she was in university studying here in Egypt, she told me, like, I heard about these organizations that called World Youth Alliance, and they say they are really supporting youth, and by educating them, give them chances to be representing the organization in international conference. They do some kind of local events and all of that. And that's when I said, okay, so let's go and see them. And she gave me the Instagram channel in the social media. I went there, looked to the post, and I said, they look amazing. So let's apply. How I can join them? That's when I came across that I have to sign the charter, and then that was the beginning of my journey with the WYA.
This is very interesting and inspiring, Abdullah. We're really very glad to have you as a member and a certified member with us in the World Youth Alliance. And also, this is an invite to you to visit our website to learn more about our organization. And also, you can become a member by signing our charter in the website. So Abdullah, I would like to go next to ask you about can you tell us more about your WYA journey so far? What the programs you have participated in, and how you started your journey with WYA?
So yes, So far, it was an exciting, challenging journey. That's what I can start saying. I started my journey this year by after I signed the charter. So let me go from there. After I signed charter, I was looking how I can be a member and how to contribute more with WYA. And that's when I came in the WYA website, cross the CTB, and that I need to apply for this CTB. So I have been hesitating a little bit because I was afraid that, like, do I have what is needed to apply for? But then I said, okay, go apply. So that's when I applied for the CTB, and I was nervous that I didn't get an email. And then after they sent me an email, tell me like, okay, you can be interviewed to see. So I went to the interview, and Zainab, you was one of those who interviewed, and it was like, okay, I have to let them accept me in the CTB. I like it. I really be joining this. I have to join this. That's when I got an email to be accepted, and I was like jumping around the room, like I didn't believe it that they accepted me in the CTB. So I spoke with my family, like everyone, like I get accepted in WYA. Believe it or not, I get accepted, and all of them were happy. So then when they sent me the manual, I started reading everything like with passion of understanding everything, even before the session had been started. And that's when I in the first session I was like asking a lot of questions like what we will do, what we will have, how we can certify, what's after that, what we have to do after I finish the CTB. And I believe that I gave hard time to my trainer, and I would say like sorry for that. But she really have been supporting, like she even supporting me now when I'm a trainer. After I finished this, she told us that we have something in WYA called Advocacy Academy, and it will be a great program that we can join to learn more about how to advocate and things like this field. So I said, okay, let's apply for the Advocacy Academy. I like the name, and I read online, and I said, okay, they teach us things that I think they will give me a tools that I can participate in international conferences and even local conferences. And that's when I applied for the city for the Advocacy Academy. The things is I have been accepted in the Advocacy Academy, and at the same time I have been nominated to be a TOT in the TOT program. And then I have between like, okay, do I accept the Advocacy Academy or do I go to the TOT program? And it's like, I'm afraid if I took one, I can't take the other, and I'm like challenges. So I did the things is I accept both of them, and that was crazy. I was like, okay, I will take both of them, and I can do it. So it was challenging to have like signing in two programs, like at the Advocacy Academy and the TOT, but at the same time, it was so helpful because what I was learning in the Advocacy Academy, I can implement it immediately in the TOT. So that gave me, I feel like that's why I did a great in both of them, because both of them was completing each other, because I already have the CTB. Now I'm studying the Advocacy Academy, which is a great and then I'm doing the TOT to implement. So it's like a loop that you study, do, practice, and do it again. So then after I finished that, I have been a certified TOT, and also in the same time I completed my Advocacy Academy, and I have been a member. And then in a while, like WYA approached me to do my first batch to be a trainer to a couple of trainees. And in that time I was worried, like, can I do it? Do I have like, yeah, I study, but it's time to real practice to have a certified people. Then thanks God, like all people in WYA MENA, like they supported and they encouraged me, and they said, yes, you can do it, and we are here as a family to support each other. And then I did it, and it's amazing. I already have like a lot of certified from my batch, and I think they're even here in the call. So that was like the feeling that I having, that I really helped a lot of youth to understand their power and to advocate for a freedom of excellence. And that was the thing. It was amazing.
This is really very inspiring, Abdullah. This is a very inspiring journey of how, like, you participated with WYA programs, and all of the programs are connected together and help you to grow more, to expand on your experience. and also to have a practical experience to participate and apply it in practice. And also, just for our audience, Abdullah had just finished his training his first batch, and it was really very successful batch. So thanks a lot, Abdullah. So Abdullah, now I want to ask you about like how did WYA help you academically and professionally in your life?
Okay, so to answer those things, let's start with academically. The things is like after I finish all those programs with WYA and after I finish my my batch, I felt that that's something I want to complete in. So I have been applied to do a master's degree in the humanitarian studies, and that's something I didn't tell anyone yet in WYA, but like yeah, it's time to reveal it. And that's because like now I feel like yes, that's something I have passion in. I didn't find it in the beginning, but now I understand it. I can see it clearly. From the professionally, how I can say that after I finish YA, like I start like, okay, I have this knowledge. I have to share it with everyone, every youth, everyone have to understand this. So I have been going to my college here, especially because I'm working in the refugee sector. So I have been like teaching the youth about it and like even give them this what I learned from WYA and with the chapters that I learned in the CTP and advocacy and share it with them. And there is a lot of people like, really, is that true? And I have also a lot of my colleagues and my people from my neighbors who have been applied for the WYA charter and they already signed it and they have applied for the CTB. And I think they are already certified or not, but they have applied for the CTB. So that's the both felt that how WYA helped me to change that.
Okay, this is really very interesting and congratulations on your master. We're really very happy to see how WYA influenced you in choosing your academic life. So thanks a lot, Abdullah. Really very glad to have you. So now I want to ask you to elaborate more about your experience with the Advocacy Academy and representing WYA in the high-level political forum on sustainable development this year.
So yes, the high level political forum was something that important, and I was like so happy actually when and excited at the same time when WYA approached me. They told me like we have been nominated you from WYA MENA to be representing us in the high level political forum. To be honest, when I entered, I was like, yes, that's something totally will not understand it if I didn't attend the Advocacy Academy. They're speaking things that before I took the Advocacy Academy, I didn't understand it. Before WYA, I never know about it. It wasn't clear. But when I took the CTB, the Advocacy Academy, now it's like now I understand what they're saying. I understand how the international languages is, how all this UN language is working, and how we can work, how we approach, how we write those statements, and all of those, how we discuss them and what we can say, what we can say, how we say things. And yeah, I believe that if I didn't take the Advocacy Academy, if I didn't take the Advocacy Academy and the CTB, I would never understand the high level political forum conference. So yes, I can say the Advocacy Academy is the one that made me understanding it.
Well, this is really very great to hear. And indeed, like the Advocacy Academy tries to equip our members with the vocabulary, understanding of the international community. So when they represent us in the international conferences, they will be able to understand it and defend like the dignity of the person. Okay, so we just wanted to remind our audience if you really have any question or want to share anything with us, please feel free to share it or ask your questions in the chat. So Abdullah, now I wanted to ask you the final question, which is what message would you give to any young person, whether a YA member or not, who is watching us right now?
So I will tell all the young person, youth, that you have the power. Believe in yourself, first of all. That after you believe in yourself, I can say that all of us are a global family, and we in WYA, we open our arms to everyone who want to learn, to get educated, and also to understand how I can defend and advocate for the freedom and the dignity of person and of the human being. So yes, all of you, please join us go to WYA, check it, go to WYA website, social media, and check on that. And I know that the same way I get fascinated about WYA and the work they are doing and how much work they are do, I think all of you will feel the same and you will join WYA family.
Thanks a lot, Abdullah, for your words. And indeed, I will invite all of you to join our family to be a dignity defender. Okay, so now I will leave the floor for our audience. If you have any questions, please feel free to ask us in the comments. Okay, so we don't have any comments so far. So meanwhile, I would like to invite you to like our Facebook page and also our Twitter page on WYA MENA, also our Instagram as well. And if you have any question regarding our programs or you have any query, please feel free to reach out to our email mena@waya.net. So thanks a lot everyone for watching us today, and thanks Abdullah for sharing with us your experience with the World Youth Alliance. Congratulations once again. We're really very glad to have such an active, committed dignity defender with us in the World Youth Alliance. Thanks you all, everyone, and goodbye.
Thank you so much, all of you.